to increase faith. How do we increase faith? It's not available in the market. It's not sold in kgs. How should we increase our faith? There are certain tips for us to increase our faith on Krishna. The common tips, the regular ones: associate with devotees, have gratitude for whatever situation it is, have patience. This is one very important thing. Sometimes as devotees, we lose patience. We need to have patience. And if we have patience, in Hindi there is a saying, "Dheeraj ka phal meetha hota hai." The mangoes, if you just take out some kacha mangoes, unripe mangoes, and then you put some carbide and make them sweet, it's different. But if you wait patiently and allow the mango to ripe on the tree, it will be so sweet. In spiritual life also, we need to have a lot of patience, Krishna is looking at us. Definitely don't make conclusions. Sometimes as devotees, we start making permanent judgments and conclusions based on temporary emotions. This one line you can always keep in mind. Don't make permanent conclusions or permanent judgment based on temporary emotions or temporary situations. Situations will keep changing. Just have faith on Krishna. Just have patience. Keep praying. You can write down this one acronym. It will be very helpful to you. Whenever you feel a little impatient, PUSH. Push. Push means pray until something happens. PUSH. Pray until something happens. Just keep doing that. Pray patiently. Krishna is looking. Every single thing that we do, Krishna is observing. He is taking everything into his notice. You see, there was this one man. He was serving a household for maybe 30 years. He became old now. So he went to the owner and he said, "Sir, I worked for you for 30 years now, so I wish to retire and go back to my village." So he said, "Very well, you can go." So while saying this, he was crying. So the owner asked, "Why are you crying?" So he said, "No, I'm just thinking that I served you for so long selflessly, but I never saved anything for myself, and now I'll be going empty hand back to my village." So the owner said, "Oh, you have mistaken me. Come here, I want to show you something." So the owner took the servant by his hand and they went inside a room. And what he sees inside that room is there are brown earthen pots all covered with a white cloth. And then the owner removes that cloth. And what he sees, lo and behold, the whole earthen pots are full of gold coins and lot of things. And he says, "What is this?" So then the owner says that all along this 30 years, whatever service you did to me, for every single service of yours, I had been saving this money for you. And now that you are going back home, this is all for you. And I was thinking, this is such a beautiful example even in our lives. Because sometimes we may be also thinking, "Oh Krishna, for 30 years I'm chanting every day 16 rounds. I never forget Mangalarti. I'm doing preaching. I distribute Bhagavad Gita. I'm doing prasadam distribution. I brought so many people in your service. So many things I'm doing. Krishna, are you even looking at me? Are you even seeing?" Now, Krishna may not respond to you right now. But when the final time comes and when we are ready to go back and embark on the final journey, the last journey, at that time, Krishna will open this white bed sheet and he will tell you, "Hey, look, I remember everything. I remember that one time on Janmashtami you were doing service on the chapel stand. I remember you distributed prasadam. I remember you sold this many Gitas. Hey, look, I haven't forgotten everything. Everything is right here. I've saved here for you. And now you can come back with me, back home, back to Godhead." So Krishna is noting down every single thing that we are doing. We may think nobody saw that, but he is noting down every single seva that you did, every little thing that you did for him. He is noting down, right? So we need to have that faith on Krishna, and to increase faith, we need to have patience. We need to have patience. Sab Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna